Okay, guys, how you doing? This particular Friday Reteach Enrich or review is for first period, second period, and fifth period. You guys have received work last week. You have work this week that you could have been working on, and the school is sending out work today for the next 2 weeks. Now, as I did in my last couple of videos, we talked about To Build a Fire by Jack London. I want to remind you that this is the short story that you should start reading tomorrow or Monday, whatever day you get your packet. The story is 16 pages. It's not very long. It's not difficult to read, but it is very good. Remember, this is a naturalism story. Or in other words, a survival story that takes place with the main character and his dog in nature. It's very, very good. So you guys should get started on that as soon as you can. There will be questions that will be due, comprehension questions. Those are right here. They are in order. There are 30 of them. And there's probably 3 to 4 for each chapter of the story for you to answer. So make sure as you're reading that you're also going through and answering your questions. What mechanical thing is mentioned in the first paragraph? Right? So it's just going to be right in here. I'm not going to give you the answer. Ha ha ha. But it's there. Now, once you finish reading and doing the 30 questions, you can then start your elements worksheet. It's going to ask you questions about the scenery, the transportation, the weather, and the story, the two main characters, the types of irony that you see from in the book. You're going to answer these questions below, fill in the blank. Can you divide the story up into these following elements? Especially you guys in fifth period, this should be pretty easy with you since you've been working on your short story for the last month or so and the theme. So I bet you guys can do this all next week and be finished by Friday, ready to either email it to me or to turn it back into the school in the bin out front. So this is for first, second, and fifth period. You also will have a formative in the mail, too, for you guys to work on. There's 2 formatives, one for next Thursday, which is this one. It's based on Geoffrey Chaucer, the famous author. You only need to write 3 paragraphs for your essay at the end of the reading. Make sure that you put his experiences and influences into the paper. You're also going to cite evidence from the text. So that's going to be your next Thursday formative for you guys to complete. So make sure that you're working on all of this work so that you can get it finished. Also, the following week on April 9th, there is another formative that you're going to be working on as soon as it opens here for you. There you go. This one's on American presidents and baseball. This one is just A, B, C, D questions for you to answer. You do have to write a summary here for the second paragraph and the first paragraph. Now, since you're going to be doing most of this on notebook paper, you can just write your summary, your quick little summary in your notebook. Fairly easy formative. I think there's 20 questions. So there we have it. Now, remember that you can go back and watch the other videos that I've posted on Jack London, the author of To Build a Fire. There's also instruction on naturalism that I posted for you guys. There's also a 1 through 5 instructional video on various things that we're going to be doing. And then also I posted a copy of the movie To Build a Fire, which would be really cool for you guys to watch. It's an older movie. It was on YouTube, so the quality's not super high, but it will help you to understand the story better because all of the dialogue is directly from the story, which is pretty cool, right? So there we have it, guys. Now this was just a quick little review. Make sure you guys are working on your work this weekend if you're behind so that you can catch up. That will really benefit you in the future next week. So want you guys to have a good weekend. Try to stay on top of your work. Please turn it in. Remember, guys, you do have to turn in assignments to complete your credit or graduate. Sophomores, hi. How are you guys doing today? I just wanted to go through everything for Reteach and Enrich today that is due and should have been completed either previously or at the end of day today. Remember, southwestleadershipacademy.com is the school's website. You're going to click here to download or review your homework. It's going to open up all your teachers. Your classes are here, first and second period. So you're going to click that. You're going to open up your file. Now, this particular formative was due 2 weeks ago. There are 22 questions, and then last Thursday, which would have been the 27th, this particular formative was due, Art of Getting Money. So you're going to answer those questions. And then yesterday, April 2nd, the Father of English Literature was the formative that should have been completed. And on Monday, you should have started reading To Build a Fire. This is the short story that we're going to be reading for the next 2 weeks or so. I did 2 lectures on Jack London, who's the author, and naturalism, which is the thematic literary element of this particular story. Both of those videos are on YouTube. I'm going to show you how to peruse that in just a moment. But make sure you've started reading. The best way to complete all of this all these activities together is to read and to try and answer the questions as you are reading, especially the study questions, because there will be a test on these in the next few weeks. So make sure you're reading, answering the questions, reading, answering the questions, so that you don't get confused as to what you're looking for. So please have started that. If you have not, I would definitely this weekend read most of it. It's only 16 pages. You can read it from your phone or you can print it out if you wish to. Next Thursday is the 9th of April. And this formative, American Presidents in Baseball, is due then. So make sure you do the reading and make sure you answer the questions for this particular formative. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to show you one more time how to access your materials. You're going to go to southwestleadershipacademy.com. You're going to click here to download or review your homework. You're going to find Mr. Newley's classes here. You're going to click on whichever period. The work is the same. And here's for the next 2 weeks, for started Monday to next Thursday. So make sure you go in and complete those assignments. I had some students that I talked to yesterday who did not know about the YouTube channel. So here's the website. You're going to scroll down to where it says click here to go to SLA YouTube channel. All of your teachers are here, and all of their work. So we're going to click SLA Patrick Newley. We're going to get to see all the videos. So for this class, I did a welcome video. I did an instructional video here. I also did an instruction on naturalism and to build a fire. I did an instruction on Jack London biography. And to help you guys out, I even uploaded a 50-minute film version of To Build a Fire, which is actually pretty cool because it follows the same dialogue as the story in the film. And it's pretty good, so you should give it a watch. It'll help you to understand the story as well as to be able to answer the comprehension questions that are due. I also did a Reteach and Enrich last Friday, and then I'm going to post this video today. So if you have not done very much, you definitely have the weekend to get caught up, watching the videos, completing all your formatives, starting your short stories, starting your comprehension questions, so that you do not get behind. Because next week I will have to upload material for the following 2 weeks. We don't want you guys to get swamped and overwhelmed. So you really need to make sure that you're going on the website and completing some of the materials. Remember, you can email me at patrick.newley@rop.com, or you can contact me at patnewley@gmail.com. Most of you know that website from all of our Google Documents work in the computer lab. And you can contact all of your teachers here. The homework screen has work for all your classes, and it has their emails here also. So please make sure that you guys are staying on the ball here. We don't want you to get too far behind and give up. So if you have any questions, please email me. I check my email all day. And so I will be around today for any reteach, enrich work, or questions that you have. So that is it, gang. I want you to have a nice weekend. I'll be